Oh.
Welcome to another episode of Smoke and Grill. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's Taco Homie, Mango San. You know, we about to get ready for the show. You see, a little dirty. I probably wear it for the show. You know what I mean? If y'all don't mind, I don't think y'all really care that much. But we just got done
Let's look
barbecuing.
in here though.
This is the remains of my sauce. You can see I got natural stuff going on in there with the little lemons and limes. Don't be biting my shit though. And that's all I'm gonna tell you that's in it. But when you open this here and you see stuff like that, you know what that's called? That's called pork chop smothered in chicken. Yo, the sauce, you know how I do. I make it from pretty much scratch, you know. And I did give away 2 secrets, the lemon and the lime. That's about all you gonna get. So, yeah, we about to do this. Eat a little bit, talk some shit on the show as usual. Got some good topics today. And something Friday. I can't wait till Friday because it's about time. 16 years in the making. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get on the internet because it's the only thing in music that's going on right now. Word up. And I'm out. Taco Homie Mango San, y'all. Live at the barbecue. Time it is. It's another one of those Taco Homie episodes with, of course, the Taco Homie. Yo, as always, Dustin Plates, Mango San. We in this motherfucker. So, first and foremost, we want to say, we want to have a little, even though people are talking in the back.
Yeah, ignore them for a minute.
Yes. Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rest in peace, man.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
He entertained me for years and years,
Yes.
you know. And way before, you know, the whole WWF thing when he came there around 93, 90, or 83, 84, you know, Mid-Atlantic. Dog collar matches with Greg the Hammer Valentine. Classic stuff, you know what I mean? So, it's good, man. It's good that we can sit here and celebrate, you know, something like that. And, hey, man, he's one of the best. He's a legend. He's an icon.
He's a pioneer.
I think, you know, like I said before, Dean Ambrose reminds me a lot of Roddy Piper. You know what I mean?
To
And
me,
he has
it's
that
like,
feisty thing in him. And,
he was,
you know.
He was one of them first wrestlers that I can recall of that was like really dominant on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came to his talking
Honestly,
skills,
he's definitely in the top 3 to me. I mean,
back then there was nobody that could talk like he could talk.
No, not at all.
I mean, you had your dudes like that were, you know, big buff and yelling at the camera all the time. This dude, he wasn't as big as everybody.
Right.
But he could talk so much shit.
Right. I think he should have been world champion at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I understand at that era they were building something that was the beginning of sports entertainment. Hulk Hogan, you know, now defunct.
Yeah.
But him and Vince had a vision, and they rode with Hogan until, you know, everybody kind of got sick of Hogan with the belt. But you know, he did get the Intercontinental title later on in his career, you know. Thought he deserved more than that, personally, but he was just a person that built up the other guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he was phenomenal at it.
Phenomenal at it. I mean, he made anybody look good. Anybody.
He's probably the best ever to do it.
Yeah.
To be serious.
You know.
We're talking about top 3 or top 5. Yeah, I think he's the best ever to do it.
Good wrestler. You know. Hey, Piper was all that, man. You know what I mean? Hot Rod. I need one of Hot Rod t-shirts, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, rest in peace, Rowdy. We love you.
Tacos!
Speaking of Rowdy.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Can I do it?
Do it.
Can I?
Do it. That's from the last fight. But, yeah. Yeah, can y'all see that?
Yes.
Rhonda Rousey. She goes
Rowdy.
with the Rowdy moniker as well. She deserves it too.
Absolutely.
Legitimately.
Yes.
She
Handed
brought,
down from the man.
before the match even started, she brought excitement to that match.
Yes.
Just from her interviews. Just from her, the way she walks. Just from that constant look of like she's just pissed off at the fucking world. I instantly became a fan of Rhonda Rousey after that match. Back in February or March, my bad. And I was excited when I heard she was going to have a match. We talked about it last week. And yeah, I mean, did you see the weigh-in?
I didn't see the weigh-in.
There was so much. I watched it live, and there was just so much feeling there. I mean, these girls, they've been talking shit to each other. And we talked about it last week, so I ain't going into all that. Watch last week's episode if you don't know. But during the weigh-in, you could just feel like these girls hated each other. And, I mean, Rhonda Rousey had that interview. I think it was a little stunt of her own. She wanted to catch this girl off guard. I mean, she talked in this interview about how she was going to take it slow. It was going to last a couple rounds. She was going to beat her down and tell her to get back up. She wanted her to really feel everything. And then as soon as the fight starts, she charges out there and gets her. I mean, incredible match. I know some people think we paid all that money to see such a quick match.
Hey.
At the same time, I say people complain about paying all that money to see a long-ass Floyd Mayweather match.
It's like this.
So it's kind of like,
it's like this.
It's a good fucking match. I'd pay to see it.
Hey, you got what you got.
Yeah.
She whooped that ass.
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing that was looking suspicious or anything. She whooped that ass.
And she's still making history. She had 3 championship bouts, less than a minute combined. Well, actually, total it was like a minute and 6 seconds. So, my bad for misquoting. But yeah, I mean, that's historic for anybody. And like I said, if you're somebody that's gonna complain about it, don't go watch her matches. Don't pay for the pay-per-view, whatever. Personally, if I heard that she was nearby and I had an opportunity to go see her, I would. I would want to see a 9-second knockout. I would want to see history.
Yeah.
And if it turned out to be 5 or 6 rounds, that's even better.
Yep. But right now, she just, man, the way she comes in there, just, and with everything,
they said that this girl was ready for all of her takedowns, and she really was. Rhonda Rousey has been known to not be a striker, and so a lot of people underestimated her as a striker, thinking she's not one of the best in the business.
If you saw this fight,
watch the fight.
Look
it up. It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Ass whooping.
With the hands. With the hands.
Few of these knees, but yeah.
With the hands. And it was impressive.
Very. I'm a huge fan now.
Yeah, huge fan. I hope she keeps it up. I want to see, her blow up in the merchandise world. I mean, she's a good champion. She reaches out to her fans. This one was about protecting her family legacy and
taking it to the opponent's house to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolute ass whooping, right? In her hometown. Embarrassed her in her hometown.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, the amount of boos that Rhonda Rousey got when she came out was like, yeah. But one thing I want to mention real quick, they were saying during an interview of hers, Rhonda Rousey said that her mom was a cage fighter. And her mom wanted Rhonda Rousey to be a professional fighter. So every morning, while Rhonda Rousey was sleeping, her mom would go in and lock her into an armbar every morning. That's how Rhonda Rousey started the morning. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but if that, to me, it sounds like a perfect story. Like, of course that's what happened. Because, it's one of the best fighters ever, in my opinion. Especially in the MMA world.
Yes.
Male or female, Rhonda Rousey is just so dominant. And people are calling her the best athlete in our generation right now. Over people like LeBron James and stuff like that. Because she isn't just undefeated. She isn't just beating people. She's beating them quickly. It's like, if LeBron James was scoring 80 points a game. Seriously.
Look at that.
Popped up on the TV behind us. Saying he knew I was talking about.
Yeah,
he's like,
LeBron just popped up dunking balls and shit. That's crazy.
Dustin Place. I'm waiting for him to mention my name. All right, I'm good. Let's go.
LeBron's everywhere. What?
He really is. The TV's on in the background. But yeah, just the amount of domination that she's got going on right now. And she's, like I said, she's not just undefeated. She's not just winning matches. She's winning them quickly.
Whooping that ass.
And yeah, shoot, she makes how much money in 34 seconds? Like, congratulations.
Yeah,
Keep
absolutely,
it up.
yeah.
And you got a couple
Who
of
wants to
fans
stay
there.
in there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it goes. If the opponent's weak, what are you going to do? You going to sit there and toy with them? Nope. You knock them out.
Yeah, because you never know. Don't,
Tap them out, whatever.
In a competition, don't ever underestimate anybody.
Ever. Ever.
Tacos! I just want to mention real quick, I didn't read too much information about it, or I did see the video, but I didn't get a lot of audio. I didn't really understand what was going on, but I seen that during a basketball camp for the younger kids that are trying to practice their basketball skills. Michael Jordan and Jimmy Butler had a game of horse with two of the participants of the camp, which is kind of cool. People say, "Hey, look at MJ. He's still making shots." Of course he is. He's MJ. He might not have the hops and he might not be able to play defense like he used to, but I don't think he's, when you're a shooter, and Michael Jordan wasn't really that much of a shooter till the end of his career, but when you're a shooter, you don't really lose that, I would expect, because that's more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that, that was a cool thing to see, the guy that most people call the greatest ever, playing against middle schoolers. Like, how cool is that? And probably, for the most part, most of those middle schoolers never really got to see this dude play.
Not at all.
I'm assuming, unless they was watching when they was babies and he was playing with the Wizards. So, but besides that, like that was kind of cool. I like that Michael Jordan occasionally comes out and does stuff like that. He's not just a rich owner that sits, in his $1 million mansion and laughs at poor people. He comes out and he plays basketball with little kids. Like, who doesn't like that shit? Like, good for him. I actually watched a video a couple years back where Kobe played against a little kid and he demolished this little boy. He's like, I ain't about to let no little kids score on me. Michael Jordan's not like that. Michael Jordan's like, let's play a game of horse. That way this kid got a chance to make some shots too. And it was fun. It was cool. Fuck him!
Finally, after a 16-year hiatus, I'm excited. I'm crazy right now. Musically, you know what I do, and this is one of my musical heroes. Finally, it's not Detox either.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the final album by the man, coming out this Friday. Dr. Dre. I can't wait. I'm like, it's like Christmas, man.
Yeah.
Friday is like Christmas for me, man. I've been waiting to hear a Dre album for this long, toying with the Detox. Then he cancels the Detox and says he's been working on something. He got inspired by the Straight Outta Compton movie coming out the week after he drops his album. Genius marketing plan.
Yeah, the dude's a genius. He's a legit grandfather of hip hop, and really what he did for just the culture altogether is amazing. And
For this album to come out like
if
it's
you
coming
call
out,
yourself
crazy,
a rap fan or a hip hop fan and you're not looking forward to this,
yeah,
you're in the wrong. 16 years, you said?
yeah.
So there's teenagers right now that listen to hip hop every single day that want to be a rapper someday, and wasn't there when a Dr. Dre album dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge. And he never disappoints.
This is gonna be
what
crazy.
he does,
crazy,
on the mic, in the booth, whatever he does, producing all that stuff.
I just want to hear this.
Store it, and
I'm gonna put on my headphones, yo, and zone out.
Yeah, and this has been a really huge year for hip hop.
Yeah.
A really huge year for hip hop. I almost feel like it's the year of hip hop because really, you know, from like 06 till now, we really haven't had a lot of really good albums.
Nope.
This year we've had quite a bit, and there's still more to come.
Yep. And in the next segment, after the show goes off, you will see me mixing the song down. Actually, I mixed it down and then kind of still toying with it a little bit. And then we'll hear the final mix.
Yeah, that'll be a bonus video.
Mm-hmm.
So look for that.
What you got looking forward to when it comes to the CeeLo Key / Mango Hassan, you know who I am. But yeah, I'm excited about it. And you will hear something special in there. How I'm going to release these songs and projects I've been working on. So, something cool. Check it out.
Yeah, it's big. Project-wise for us, getting into the music world, you know, this dude, he's been making music forever, but now that the two of us have been on YouTube working together every week for
He gonna help me with that vision.
forever, we're gonna start making videos together. You know, you won't be able to only hear his word, but you'll be able to see his message as well. And you know, that's huge for anybody. So you know, that's a project for us that we're gonna get into. You know, we're gonna try to get a bunch of videos, as many videos as we can get out during the winter. I don't know if it might be too soon to talk about it, but starting in the spring, we're going to start filming a Taco Homies movie. We ain't going to give out too much information about it.
No information.
But we're going to start filming a movie.
There will be a movie.
And, yeah, other than that, you know, ain't too whole lot going on. Those things that we just talked about are a whole lot. To say there isn't a whole lot, that's wrong. I mean, we're busy. And
we're busy.
We're going to keep it up. We're going to keep doing this.
Yes.
And we're going to expand. And soon, like he said, you'll see some songs pop up on the channel. And then soon after that, you'll see some videos popping up on the channel.
Absolutely.
So.
Good music, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to be your favorite rapper. Trust me. I don't lie.
Yeah.
Now, you know what time it is. Taco Homies. Once again, doing it big. And, you know that word. The word of the day. The word of the week. The word of the year. The word for infinity. You know what it is.
Tacos.
Guess what? Dustin Plates. Mango Hassan. Taco Homies. We out. Some CeeLo Key music coming.